Yo, Giants Nation, buckle up, because the New York Giants just dropped a bombshell with their roster cuts, waving goodbye to hometown hero Tommy DeVito as they finalize their 53-man squad for 2025 season. Picture this. Tommy Cutlets lighting up the Patriots with 3 touchdown passes, only to face the chopping block as Brian Dable and Joe Schoen make tough calls. After a 3-0 preseason, including a 42-10 rout of New England, is Big Blue ready to roll with Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Jackson Dart? Strap in, because we're diving into the latest New York Giants news, unpacking DeVito's exit, the best plays from the Patriots win, and what it means for the season ahead. What's good, Giants Nation? It's your boy, Bleeding Blue and Red, here to break down the shocking news that the Giant waived Tommy DeVito, per Adam Schefter on ESPN, despite briefly considering keeping 4 quarterbacks, per Mike Garafolo on NFL Network. With a perfect preseason, 107 points scored, the only team over 100 per ESPN, and the regular season kicking off against the Washington Commanders on September 7th. The Giants are shaping a roster build for redemption after a 3-14 disaster in 2024. From DeVito's Cinderella story to Jackson Dart's rise, this team is buzzing. Which roster move surprised you most? Drop it in the comments and let's fire up this hype train. Let's start with a gut punch. Tommy DeVito, the Cedar Grove, New Jersey native, was waived on August 26, 2025, per ESPN's Adam Schefter. The undrafted free agent, who became a fan favorite with a 3-game win streak in 2023, including a primetime upset over the Packers, went 17 of 20 for 198 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Patriots, per Giants.com. His 3-yard pass to Thomas Fidone II, 41-yard strike to Jonathan Ward, and 1-yard score to Greg Dulcich earned a 147.5 passer rating, per ESPN. Darius Slayton called him the Sopranos cameo, and Kayvon Thibodeau praised his dope swagger, per Giant on SI. Despite Dable hinting at caring for quarterbacks, per NFL Network, the Giants stuck with Wilson, Winston, and Dart to avoid losing talent elsewhere. Will DeVito land on another team's roster? Let me know below. Jackson Dart, the number 25 pick, solidified his QB3 role with a stellar preseason. Against the Patriots, he launched a 50-yard dime to Gunnar Olszewski, setting up a 7-yard touchdown to Dulcich, going 6 of 12 for 81 yards, per Giant on X. Dart finished the preseason 32 of 47, 68.1%, for 372 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 77.8% adjusted completion rate, per Pro Football Focus. He handled Dable's headset shutoffs and concussion scare against the Jets with poise, per Dan Salamone on X. Dable plans to give Dart live reps and blowouts, per Giants on SI. Picture Dart stepping in against Dallas. Electric. Is he the future QB1? Drop your thoughts in the comments, Russell Wilson, the confirmed QB1. Set the tone with his Ready for the Real Thing Instagram post, per A to Z Sports. His 10 of 13 for 120 yards, including an 80-yard bomb to Bose Collins against the Jets, shows he's ready to lead, per Giants.com. With 2,482 yards and 16 touchdowns in 11 games for Pittsburgh in 2024, per Pro Football Focus, Wilson's experience is key. Jameis Winston, likely QB2, threw a 30-yard touchdown to Jalen Hyatt against the Patriots, going 4 of 7 for 65 yards, per SI.com. An ex-post from Art Stapleton called Winston's leadership invaluable. Who's the better backup, Winston or Dart? Let's hear your predictions. The defense was a force, holding the Patriots to 191 yards, 3.4 yards per play, and a 36% third down rate, per ESPN. TJ Moore's 41-yard pick, 6 in the third quarter, sparked a 35-10 lead, but his leg injury on a punt return was devastating. Per Dan Duggan on X, Elijah Chapman's 2 tackles, DJ Davidson's goal line hold, and Trace Ford's 4 tackles, including 1 for loss, showed depth, per BigBlueInteractive.com. An ex-post from Jordan Ronan called the backups a revelation, with Paulson at Debo's lockdown camp, per NorthJersey.com, and Tyler Nubin's ball hawking. Can this defense hit top 10 status? Flood the comments. The run game got a boost from Cam Switzabo's debut, 12 yards on 3 carries, And Tyrone Tracy Jr. has 48 yards on 10 carries this preseason, 5.6 yard per carry versus Jets, per A to Z Sports. The O-line, with Andrew Thomas off the PUP list, allowed 0 sacks against New England, per Pro Football Focus. Dante Turbo Miller's 45 receiving yards kept him in the RB3 race, despite a muff punt, per Giants.com. Imagine Tracy gashing Washington in Week 1. Game changer. Who's the RB2 behind Tracy? Drop your pick below. Dable's focus is execution, tackling, decision-making, and ball disruption, not preseason hype, per Giants on SI. He praised veterans supporting Moore's injury, showing unity, per Giants.com. The Giants' 107 points and 20-point average margin of victory screen potential, per ESPN, but Dable warns, 1 week doesn't carry over. DeVito's 65.3% career completion rate, 203 of 315, 1,924 yards, 11 TDs, and 88.4 passer rating over 17 games, per Giants on SI, made his cut shocking. Is this team ready to end the 13-year NFC East drought? What's your bold prediction for their record? Drop it below. Roster cuts are finalized today, August 26th, with 12 players waived, including DeVito, KJ Cloyd, Dione Johnson, and Zach Pascal, per ClutchPoints.com. With $3.8 million in cap space, per Over the Cap, veterans like Rakeem Nunez-Roches, $3.6 million, were retained. Drew McAtamney 6'4", 6 extra points versus Patriots keep the kicker race tight with Graham Gano, per Jordan Ron on X. Gunnar Olszewski, 123 preseason yards, and Greg Dulcich, 2 TDs, are locks, but Jalen Hyatt needs to outshine Lil Jordan Humphrey, per The Athletic. The under 25 core, Malik Neighbors, Abdul Carter, Dart, Thibodeau, ranks 4th in the NFL, per ESPN. Will DeVito return to practice squad? Drop your roster predictions below. The Giants face the NFL's toughest schedule, with a 57.4% opponent win percentage, starting at Washington, per Sharp Football Analysis. Joe Schoen's moves, Wilson, Winston, Carter, Debo, Roy Robertson Harris. Earn an A- from SI.com. Neighbors, eyeing 1,500 yards, per The Athletic, and Burns' pass rush could make Marcus Spears hell to play against Claim Real, per ESPN's Instagram. An ex-post from Ralph Vacchiano called this Dable's best team yet. Can they shock the Commanders? Drop your predictions below and keep the fire burning. Quick heads up, I pulled the latest from Giants.com, The Athletic, BigBlueInteractive.com, Pro Football Focus, Over the Cap, Fox Sports, ESPN, SI.com, Athlon Sports, A to Z Sports, ClutchPoints.com, NorthJersey.com, and Giants Wire, USAtoday.com as of August 26, 2025. Confirming DeVito's waiver, per Adam Schefter, and the 4-quarterback consideration, per Mike Garafolo. Ex-post from Giants, Bobby Skinner, Dan Duggan, Art Stapleton, Ralph Vacchiano, and Jordan Ronan verified highlights, injuries, Moore's leg, and roster cuts, 12 players, including DeVito. Additional details on stats. DeVito's 147.5 rating, Dart 68.1%, roster battles, and the schedule were integrated for depth and accuracy. No updates contradicted the provided text. For more New York Giants news, check those sources. Giants Nation, this is our year to rise. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for weekly Giants content. Share this video with every fan you know, because we're building a movement. Let's go Big Blue. Until next time, keep bleeding blue and let's make 2025 legendary.